was just Doug's face.
Oh no.
So forgive me today, first of all, if I seem a little brain dead, because I am. I had to leave the house today. I don't like doing that. I had to go to a studio and do a bunch of radio interviews, which is, I love doing radio stuff. So I did 40 interviews, and some of them were 5 minutes long and some of them were 15 minutes long, but it doesn't matter when there's 40 of them. So used a lot of brain power this morning, but this is a very special All Cooped Up because I was class of 2017 as a highway find on Sirius XM The Highway, and they are joining us today, so give them a big shout out. I've gotten a lot of requests in the last few live streams, and I'm going to do all I can. Today turns out needs to be things from the new record, and I don't mind doing that at all. I did Hang In There Girl on the very first All Cooped Up, and it's kind of time to remind ourselves again that we really do need to hang in there. And we have to hang in there alone, but at least we're all doing it at the same time. Opie just picked up his bone, so if you hear a bunch of clack, clack, clack in the background, of course, like that, that's Opie. About 15 in gray sweatpants, the edge of the road, putting up a flag, a beat up mailbox, barely hanging on. Half a mile on the other side of the low water bridge and the poverty line. 2 old mutts and a single wide, that's home. Now I know too well that look in her eyes. Yeah, I've been right there at the end of that drive. Hang in there, girl. Hang in there, girl. Hang in there, girl. You're gonna be alright. Tangled up in the small town weeds, dreaming of the day you leave, and all the places you want to be, I know. A set of wheels and a set of keys, can almost feel the summer breeze. Just check the oil and the antifreeze and go. When that moment comes, buckle up and hold on tight. Man, I've been right there at the end of that drive. Hang in there, girl. Hang in there, girl. Hang in there, girl. You're gonna be alright. Trust me when I say you're doing fine. You know, growing up just takes a little time. Hang in there, girl. Hang in there, girl. Hang in there, girl. You're gonna be alright. Hang in there, girl. Hang in there, is very loud, chewing on his bone, but I really don't mind. He has this unique ability. I talked about it today on the radio interviews. He has this unique ability to steal the show by not even walking into the frame. Oh, and look, PP, come here, come here, Opie, come here, come say hi to everybody. You're the star of the show. Let's go. Nope, not when I want him to. Not when I want him to. Come here. So today's interesting T-shirt, which you can't see because I'm sitting down. Okay, that one. Says, I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. So we're going to use that and put it toward the safer at home, shelter in place thing, right? I can explain to you why you need to do this, but I can't understand it for you. And I know a lot of us feel that way. For me, I was thinking about it today, and I was alone in this studio. So they've sanitized everything. It's just me and an engineer across some glass. We're the only 2 people in the building. And even so, when I got there, they had Clorox wipes for me, and I wiped down everything as soon as I got there, even though he had already done it for me. So there was a little more traffic than I thought there would be when I drove out today, which means some are essential personnel, and we really appreciate that, but some aren't. There shouldn't have been that much traffic today. So anyway, the thought of me making someone else sick is one of the things that keeps me at home. Mr. John Prine is still stable, but he's not improving right now. And the thought of me getting someone like that sick makes me ill. So I can explain it to you, I just can't understand it for you. Well, what are you going to do next today? Oh, what are you going to do next? Yes! Healthcare workers, thank you! Thank you for what you're doing. These are great. This is the first time I've been able to see the comments very well. Sorry, I'm looking off to the side. So this song did really well on the highway, and thanks to the highway, my first single ever would be what led me to have a record deal. But this is the current single off the new record, and I'm keeping my vinyl copy with me. This is not like me trying to sell it to you. This is just me really liking that there is a vinyl copy of this and looking at it all the time. I had to sign the ones that went out and everything, so anyway, I haven't even listened to it on vinyl yet. I think maybe on release day. I think on release day I'll make a cake or something and listen to the record on vinyl. When Nicolette and I started this song, we started like this. That was it. Well, I ain't gonna stay for the weekend. Gonna jump off the deep end. I ain't gonna ask what your ring is. Thing is, we all got secrets. You don't wanna hear about my last breakup. I don't wanna worry about the space you take up. I don't even care if you're here when I wake up. It's just a room key. You ain't gotta lie to me. Can't you just use me? Roses we started that song together. And then we wound up taking it, of course, to Shane McAnally and asking what was wrong with the song. Actually, if nobody has any objections, I'll sing you the original chorus because we wanted to write a song. It was Nicolette's idea called Airport Hotel. Nobody wants to spend too much time in an airport hotel. So we were trying to convey love in that way. And so we did this. The first verse was the same, and the chorus was, well, this ain't something you want to spend a lot of time in. I'm just crashing as I'm passing through. I ain't what you wanted, don't it? Kinda get you what you need for a moment. It ain't good, but it'll do. And this line was missing. Airport hotel. We didn't know what was missing there, and so we took it to Shane. And eventually, it all falls out that it's one-night standards, and we had just missed the mark just a little bit. It was a lot of fun to write. I really want to look over here at these comments. Thanks so much. Oh, and I keep being asked, what am I drinking? This is water and ice and Mio, the little fruit punch kind. Aw, thanks. You guys are so sweet. I can't wait to get back to the UK, guys. Hopefully everything calms down and we're all healthy and happy. Let's see. I think I did this on the very first All Cooped Up. But I talked about it a lot today. One of the only songs I didn't write on the new record was a song called Styrofoam. And the guy that wrote it, this is him right here on my arm. This is Randall Clay. Fun fact about Randall Clay, before I ever met him as a songwriter, he spent years as a professional clown with the circus. And when I asked him what circus, he said, the circus, which means Barnum and Bailey. So this was the guy that you would see launched out of a cannon or flying across a table or being picked up by an elephant. And then one day he just said, you know what, I really want to write songs for a living. I got to live in Nashville. I was lucky enough to spend 6 or 7 years writing songs with Randall Clay. Tired of Being Happy, El Dorado, First Thing I Reach For. These were all songs I wrote with Randall. And he's been gone for a little over a year. Gosh, it might even be 2 years now. We wanted to make sure we still honored Randall. We do Rattlesnake Preacher, which is a Randall Wright. We do Water in the River, which is a Randall Wright. We do those in our live shows, but they weren't on the record. We got to keep Randall. This is a Randall Clay solo write. Only that guy could write a song about styrofoam and make you want to listen to it. In 1941, a physicist named Ray McIntyre rediscovered a method that was first discovered by Carl Hunters, an inventor from Sweden. You knew that, right? Yeah, I looked it up. Anyway, old Ray found a way to take large quantities of extruded polystyrene in a closed-cell foam form that was resistant to moisture. But you and I know that's styrofoam, and that reminds me tonight on my way home, I need to hit the quick sack. $5, I got myself a portable box I can fill with ice and keep all my natty lights nice and cold. You gotta love styrofoam. That's how he said it. That's how I say it. You can cram it down in your flower pots or get it in peanut form and fill the box so that the crappy ashtray that your kid made in class to send to Grandpappy don't get cracked along the way. Hey, it's also used to make wraps for the U.S. military, and I'm for anything that supports the U.S. military. Thousands of usages, all kinds of stuff. That includes 44-ounce cups. Styrofoam, fill it halfway up with Diet Coke and top it off around liquor. Now walk down Main Street, catch me a buzz right up underneath the nose of the fuzz because of styrofoam. You gotta love styrofoam. I did. about Mother Nature. Decomposes so slow. I'm no scientist. All I know is this beer I'm drinking is so cold. Thanks to it's a little bit like Red Solo Cup. You guys are right. Water in the River, Rattlesnake. Anyway, we miss Randall. We miss him every day, but he's still there. The best way to keep those folks around you is to continue their music and continue to honor them in your projects. Let's see. What was I going to do here? Oh, yeah. I've never done this one acoustic, I don't think. And actually on this day, it was me, Chris Harris, and Blue Foley, and we had already written a song that nearly made it to the record. Called Lesson in Losing, and then right after that, our lead guitar player Matt Helmkamp sent over this groove. And sometimes my guys do it a lot at Soundcheck. They come up with really cool grooves that probably will eventually become songs. But Matt sends over this groove, and of course Christian Sancho is playing bass on it, which means Quinn Hill is playing drums on it. And Matt just says, "Listen to this." And he does this. Really cool groove that they'd come up with. So we sat there and ho-hummed around. We thought, it's got to be I won't, I don't, I can't. And we finally came up with Never Will. I didn't, and I don't, and I never will. And it's the name of the record. Now, I don't think I've ever played it alone, just me and a guitar. I love it so much more with the boys on it. But we'll do that now.
Playing in bars only makes you the star of a house band. They never did understand all the reasons we did it. I can point out the names and the faces of the people who said it. No, but honestly, I just don't want them to get any credit. Oh, I didn't know. I never will. I never will. Oh, they just started a fire they can't control. But I wouldn't trade one more for the way it feels, the way it feels. I didn't, I don't, and I never will, never will.
I get like super excited when I sing that song, and I get all sweaty, and I like want to run around and everything. We have just a couple of minutes left together right now, so I wanted to thank Sirius XM The Highway for joining us today and helping us out. Thank you for making me a Highway Fine back in 2017. You've been on board before anybody else was ever on board. When it comes to staying healthy right now, there's no such thing as too careful. If you want to sanitize your phone 3 times a day, you sanitize your phone 3 times a day. You're either an idiot and think you're living under a dome or you're not going to get sick, or you're trying to be careful. Our medical professionals, FedEx, UPS, truck drivers, our train conductors, and everybody working in the freight industry, thank you so much for keeping us going. You know what I really want today? I really want chocolate milk. Really, really want some chocolate milk. But I'm not willing to risk my life to go get it. So when I need something essential, I'll probably grab chocolate milk while I'm out. But I won't leave the house just to get that. So let's stay at home. Let's be there for each other in the future. Thanks for hanging out with me. You got a lot of artists to hang out with all week, and I'm glad that you spend part of your time with me. Now I have to play the live stream over so I can look at all of your comments and take down all of the requests, because you know I want to get them to you. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your face.